Hey guys, so in July of last year, I uploaded my first video on this channel, which was a manga collection video. I had 178 volumes. I really love making that video. It got a ton of support, and I cannot thank you guys enough for that. However, if you have been following my channel since then, you know that I have gotten a lot of manga since I made that video, and now my collection has more than doubled since last time, so I figured to start off the year, I would give you guys a brand new manga collection video. I'm super excited to do this, so let's get right to it. And just one thing, I have gotten a couple new volumes since my last pickups video, so I will be talking about them in a bit more detail in this video. Starting off with Assassination Classroom. Now, this is a really great series. I am falling a bit behind on reading the volumes. We have 1 through 7, which is up to date. It's a really unique series. It's about these students who have to kill their teacher, who's this weird, invincible, tentacle, octopus monster thing. It's really weird, but I definitely recommend you check it out. The anime is in its 2nd season now, which is also really great. So yeah, Assassination Classroom, pretty awesome. Now, I'm thinking about just skipping the series because it's so insignificant no one gives a crap about it. I'm just kidding. Of course, right here we have Attack on Titan. We also have the box for the Volume 16 Special Edition and the box for the Volume 17 Special Edition. Also here we have the box Kid Icarus Uprising Pokemon, and we have the playing cards that came with the Special Edition for Volume 16. Now, Attack on Titan is a series that I think the first part of it, like the first season of the anime, is really overrated. It's still good. It does have some problems, but if you go into Attack on Titan thinking it's going to be the best thing ever, I feel like you will be disappointed. However, once you get to Volume 9 and onward, greatness. Greatness. Like, currently the story is on fire. If you're up to date online, you know what I mean. It has just been so great recently, and I would definitely recommend you check this out if you have not already. Next up, Attack on Titan Junior High, one of the many spin-offs. It's, you know, a funny little story. It's a parody with all the characters going to junior high school. I don't know why it exists. It's pretty funny, although I don't really care about getting much more. Next up, we have Bakuman. What a series. I have a review for this out. All of my reviews I will have annotations for. Man, Bakuman's just phenomenal. Sugumi Oba and Takeshi Obata are some of the best mangaka in the industry, and their work is just fantastic. The art, the story, you know, just everything that happens in Bakuman is fantastic. For those who don't know, it is a story about 2 guys who dream of becoming mangaka, and this series right here is their journey, and it is fantastic. Now right here I have some things that came with the Steins Gate video game. Sort of related. So yeah, we have the art book here. I have a bunch of change there for some reason. And we have these things that came with. It came with whatever the crap this thing is called. I kind of forget. It's been a while since I've been into the Steins Gate. I'll have to, I'm pretty sure there's a new season of the anime coming out or something. I'm definitely going to have to check that out, like a new game and whatnot. And we have some pins here. Next up, we have Blue Exorcist Volume 1 and 2. Personally, I could not really get into this series. The first 2 volumes weren't bad, but after reading them, I have literally zero desire to go read more. If it does get better and it becomes a really good series, then you guys let me know in the comments, but as of right now, you can pass on it. And here we have Bleach Volumes 1. All the way through 48. This comes from the first 2 box sets. We have the Soul Society arc up to volume 21 and the Iron Car arc to 48. I'm currently on volume 38, so that is how much I have read of Bleach. Now, volumes 1 through 21 are phenomenal. I mean, this is probably one of the best story arcs in shonen battle manga history. It is amazing. There's twists and turns and great characters and great action. After volume 21, we get the Iron Car arc, which is still, in my opinion, a very good arc. There are some problems. I will be reviewing this arc eventually, but I definitely think it is still a very enjoyable series up to where I've read. And hopefully it will continue to be very enjoyable for me because Bleach is still really long and I still have a long way to go. Next up, we have volumes 1 and 2 of Durarara. Now, I love the anime for Durarara. I haven't seen the new episode yet, but I'm definitely going to get around to it soon. However, I'm in no rush to get the manga for the simple reason that it is very behind, and the releases are slow and behind in the story of the anime. They have been releasing the novels in English now, which I may want to pick up because that's pretty much the manga, except the manga is a lot more behind. So yeah, I don't think you'll be seeing me get any of the manga anytime soon. soon, but Torara is a very, very good anime, and I definitely recommend you check it out. And here we have Full Metal Alchemist, volumes 1 through 27, with a light novel that came with the box set. Full Metal Alchemist is like a masterpiece. It has to be one of, if not the greatest manga series I have read. The characters, the action, the story, pretty much everything about it is amazing. You can check out my review where I just gush about it for like 12 minutes. I mean, if you read manga and have not read Full Metal Alchemist yet, like, drop what you're doing and check out Full Metal Alchemist. You will not be disappointed. Next up is volume 1 through 3 of Magi. Please don't kill me, guys, but I have not read this yet. I got these volumes a while ago, and I still have not gotten around to reading Magi. I hear it is a fantastic series, and I am definitely looking forward to reading it, but right now there's just so many other things that I want to read, and Magi just isn't a top priority for right now. I do hear, though, that the series is in its final arc, so I may actually just wait for the series to end before I check it out. Next up is My Hero Academia. Now, I have not read much of this series, but from what I have read, it is really, really awesome. A very cool premise. You know, you got superheroes going around, and the series has definitely been growing in popularity. New anime is coming out this year, done by Studio Bones. A ton of hype. It's a really good series. Only 2 volumes right now in English, and you should definitely check it out. Another series I'm sure no one has heard about, Naruto. We have volumes 1 through 27, which is part 1, and then we have from part 2, volumes 28 to 48. Now, I've only read part 1. I have not yet gotten around to part 2. However, I'm very much looking forward to it because part 1 was really great. I mean, I didn't grow up with Naruto or anything, and I don't think it's like as good as some other people say it is. I mean, some people hail this as one of the greatest manga of all time. I do not think so. I think it has problems, but from what I have read, it was just very, very enjoyable, and I'm very excited to read more. However, I may want to complete the series before I actually start part 2. I'm not quite sure about that yet. They do have a new box set that just came out to complete the series. Here we have, no matter how I look at it, it's you guys' fault I'm not popular. More commonly known as Watamote, that is the name they gave the anime, and it's a much better name because, you know, you can actually say it in like 3 syllables anyway. Volume 6 is brand new. I got that today. I decided I wanted to finish collecting the series because Volume 8 is coming out in March. It's been about a year since a new volume, so that is something to look forward to. Now, in my opinion, Watamote is a very funny series. A lot of very cringy humor. Like, if you don't like cringy humor, this is not for you. It's about a girl with horrible social anxiety going about her high school life, and oh man, oh boy, it's really something. Yeah, if anything I said just interests you, definitely check this series out. It's well worth it. One Punch Man, guys. Volumes 1 through 4 up to date. One Punch Man is really something. This manga series exploded in popularity recently. It's been like selling better than friggin' Attack on Titan. The anime came out. The anime's over now, unfortunately, but it was so good. The animation was incredible. And the manga is where it all started. It is so good, you guys. Like, this is probably one of the best new series that is coming out now, and you should definitely check it out if you are a fan of shonen battle manga. This is kind of a parody of those, and it's just perfect. Volumes 3 and 4 are new, so yeah, guys, if you have not caught up with the adventures of Caped Baldy and Demon Cyborg, you gotta get on that One Punch Man greatness. Sandland, now this is a new volume I got the other day at a used bookstore for very cheap. It is a one-shot done by Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball. Now what's interesting, as you can see, this has the old Viz logo, so it's pretty old. This volume is like 12 years old. Like, this is the first print of Sandland, and it actually, like, it barely looks old at all. I mean, the pages are getting a bit yellow, but you know, it still holds up very well. It feels like a new volume, and what I love about having an old volume like this, because all my other volumes are pretty recent, I love how there's like ads here for like the second volume of like Naruto and One Piece. It's like, oh, brand new, and here I am with like friggin' 70 volumes, and I'm like, oh yeah. Next up we have Scott Pilgrim. Not a manga, but I mean, where the crap else am I gonna put it? I love Scott Pilgrim. However, I've not actually finished reading the series. However, the movie directed by Edgar Wright, starring Michael Cera, is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's so funny. I've seen it like dozens and dozens of times. It's such a good movie, and I really need to finish this series because I want to do a video about it, and I friggin' love the movie. So I don't know what's keeping me from reading it, but I will definitely do that soon. And on the bottom here we have Soul Eater, volumes 1 through 25. I need to get around to rereading Soul Eater. I friggin' love Soul Eater, and I want to review it, although I can't really remember everything that happened in it because it has been a very long time since I started. So yeah, but it has some great characters, some great action scenes, and it's very, very weird. If you're looking for a shonen battle manga that is very unique and there is nothing else like it, then yeah, check out Soul Eater. Also, praise be to the legendary Holy Sword Excalibur. Next up, we have some anime that fell down. We have some anime here. The Attack on Titan OVA, the first OVA, Ilse's Notebook, that came with Volume 17, the Collector's Edition for Attack on Titan. Now, I didn't talk about this in my pickups video, because I didn't really think about it. But if you were thinking about getting the Collector's Edition for Volume 17, don't. Do not. Unless you're like a super hardcore fan, do not get it. And here is why. The 16th volume came with playing cards, which were pretty cool, and they came with a dust cover, which was awesome, and the art was amazing. The Collector's Edition for 17 comes with just 17, no special art, no dust cover, and it comes with this. A DVD containing one episode of the anime. Now, this adapts a short story that was already in the manga, so if you've read the manga, you already know what's going to happen in this. But here's what pisses me off. The volume, by itself, costs about, $11 to $13, depending on where you buy it. In Canada, anyway. And I got the collector's edition for $23 on Chapters, which, is the normal online price for it. Which means I spent $10 for one episode of an anime that literally comes with nothing else. Yeah. Rant over. We have the Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood OVA collection, some great stuff, much better value than this piece of garbage, and it comes with 4 OVAs and a bunch of bonus things that are amazing for Fullmetal Alchemist fans, definitely worth checking out. It's also very cheap. And here we have the first 3 collections of the One Piece anime, which contains episodes 1 through 78, which is, I believe, once they get to Whiskey Peak. I'll talk more about One Piece in a minute. And here we have the pilot chapters for Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. The big 3, even though they're not really the big 3 anymore, because Naruto's over and Bleach has been doing bad in the rankings, but I mean, let's be honest, they're always going to be considered the big 3. And these came with the box sets, and it's just really cool to see where it all started. Ooh! Alright, that was the first shelf. That is right. I have another friggin' shelf to show you, but first, on the side here, we got the One Piece poster, East Blue, very nostalgic. We got all the Straw Hats there. We have a Bleach poster with Ichigo, and a Naruto poster featuring Naruto and Sausage. And here we have a Star Wars The Force Awakens poster with C-3PO, R2-D2, and BB-8. I just realized this is like one of the last scenes in the movie. Spoilers. I also got the Force Awakens calendar. January, we got Crybaby Ren here. Down here we got the first Naruto box set right there, and then packed away in here, because I have so many friggin' box sets, is the first Bleach box set. Up here we have another Bleach poster, Ichigo and some of the Espadas, and we have Edward Elric doing the One Punch before it was cool. Over there above my bed, we got Ray and BB-8. Awesome poster, friggin' love those guys. And then we have these 3 anime posters I showed off in my last pickups video. We got Luffy, Piccolo, Edward Elric, all awesome stuff. And now moving on to the next shelf, we have the Scott Pilgrim box set, the second Bleach box set, the Bakuman box set, the second Naruto box set, the first One Piece box set, and the Fullmetal Alchemist box set. And those are all my box sets. Pretty amazing stuff. And if you really want to see something amazing, check this out. Yes. Behold, the shelf of One Piece. Once again, with Ray and BB-8 bobbleheads right here. Awesome Christmas present from my friends anyway. Behind here, we got East Blue, Baroque Works, Skypiea, Water 7, Thriller Bark, Zabouti, Himbell Down, Paramount War, and the New World. New World, Fishman Island, Punk Hazard, Dressrosa, all the way up to the brand new volume 76. And One Piece is, without a doubt, the biggest series in my collection. It is a friggin' amazing series. It is just amazing how consistently good it has been since it started like over 18 years ago. And for the love of God, don't let the length scare you. I recommend the series to pretty much everyone. It is a fantastic adventure story with great characters and great action scenes. Like, you really can't go wrong with a bit of One Piece here. This is definitely my favorite of the big three so far, even though I haven't really finished those. Down here we have the first Log Horizon light novel. I'm not all that big into light novels, but Log Horizon, basically, if you thought the premise for Sword Art Online was pretty cool, but you didn't like Sword Art Online, check out Log Horizon. Next up we have All You Need Is Kill. Takeshi Obata! Takeshi Obata! Bro. All You Need Is Kill is, well, this is a manga based off the novel of the same name. The Tom Cruise movie Edge of Tomorrow, also based off the novel, and this is Takeshi Obata doing the illustrations. And it's only, it's like, this is the whole series, and it's friggin' amazing. Definitely check out All You Need Is Kill if you want something short to read. And here we have the entire series in the black editions, volume 1 through 6. Such a great story. It's like one of the best detective stories you can read. I mean, it's just so interesting. All these things going on inside the main character's head. It's just so good. But who am I kidding? You've probably already read it or seen the anime, so let's move on. We got a Sackboy here. We got the Grand Wizard Cartman, whatever. Got those two packs a couple years ago. Dragon Ball. Holy crap. Akira Toriyama's classic manga series. We got the Vizbigs for Dragon Ball 1 through 5 and Dragon Ball Z 1 through 6 up here, and then we have the rest 7, 8, and 9 down here. What can I say about Dragon Ball? I mean, it's probably the most influential series here. So many of these series I just showed you would not exist without Dragon Ball. It's had just such an impact on the industry, and it's a fantastic series. You got great characters, some amazing action scenes, and yeah, I mean, it's friggin' Dragon Ball. Definitely read it if you haven't, especially if you're a fan of shonen battle manga, even though that's probably the first thing you've read. Next up, we have the first two Vizbigs for Rurouni Kenshin. There are 9 of these. I really want to start collecting these this year, because I only have 2, and I really want to read the series, and I don't want to start until I have all of them. So yeah, it will definitely be a priority of mine to pick these up, and hopefully I will really enjoy it, because I hear great things about this series. Up here we have Neon Genesis Evangelion, the 3-in-1s, which contain volumes 1 through 12 of the manga. What a crazy, crazy series. Oh my god, Evangelion. What an amazing series. Like, definitely check out Neon Genesis Evangelion. If you're into shonen battle manga but want like something a little more, you know, some more character depth, like some crazy psychological stuff going on, check out Evangelion. I don't have the whole series. I have read the whole series, but I don't own it. They are releasing a 2-in-1 of the last final volumes coming out this summer, so I will definitely be picking that up, because you should own this series. It's so freaking good. Here we have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 1, Phantom Blood. These are probably some of the nicest releases I have, the hardcovers of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Now, this series, like Dragon Ball, has been around for a very, very long time, since the mid-80s. Very influential, very, very long. This series is still going. Like, it's been going on for pretty much 30 years. That is insane, and I do plan on reading more. Part 1 is all I have read so far, and they are releasing Part 2 now, so I do plan to pick that up at some point and enjoy that, and hopefully just read through the rest of the series, because, I mean, I hear it's super good. Phantom Blood was really good. It wasn't, like, as amazing as some people say the rest of JoJo is, so I'm very much looking forward to seeing what the rest of the series has to offer. Next up is Tokyo Ghoul. If you follow my reviews, this will be the next series I'm going to be reviewing. However, I have not started it yet. I'm still going to read the rest of what I own of Bleach, and then I will start Tokyo Ghoul. But man, I'm just so excited. The hype for this series has been unreal. Like One Punch Man, it has been outselling the Attack on Titan manga, which is crazy. I mean, I go to the stores now, I'm seeing t-shirts and figures, all this crazy Tokyo Ghoul stuff. I cannot wait to get into this series. And now, finally, we have the last thing I'm going to show you. And one of the greatest things I'm going to show you. Vinland Saga. Volumes 1 through 7. 7 came in today. It's brand new. And it is absolutely glorious. I have saved the best for last, guys. Vinland Saga is incredible. It has to be one of the best things you can friggin' read. It is a story about Vikings, and my god, if you're a fan of Game of Thrones or things like that, you have to read Vinland Saga. I honestly cannot recommend it enough. I think it's my highest recommendation from anything here, and the reason for that is because Volume 7 is brand new. However, there is no release date for Volume 8, which they have enough material to make, and without you guys, this series will become discontinued. So please go out and support this series. I am sure you will love it. It's so fantastic and it needs more support. This series really deserves it. I mean, it's baffling to me that the series has been going on for over 10 years and like it still doesn't have an anime or pretty much anything because it is so amazing. So yeah, Vinland Saga. What a manga. What a series. Please go ahead and support it, because I really don't want Kodansha to discontinue it. No, but please, no. So that concludes my manga collection video, everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new to this channel, then by all means consider subscribing. I do reviews and pickups videos and discussions and all sorts of crazy stuff. Also consider following me on Instagram, which is where I post all of my pickups early. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know everything that's going to be in this video, and it's awesome. So once again, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. You can leave your thoughts in the comments below. And I will see you guys in the next video.